white, he would not have been elected. How about that, a change for an attitude between generations? Can you get more proof of that? Those of you who are baby boomers, who will remember the 60s, can you have even thought of the concept of Barack Obama getting elected? Did he have a tangible proposition? An economic plan? No. He just said, we need change, and there is hope for the future. And quite frankly, in this era of media misery, bad news, using up our planet, that's what we all want. So summary in the short term, bluntly, and the reason I've gone through it so quickly, is the best way to survive a recession is simply what is best practice anyway. Just do it really well. Okay? You can use it as an excuse, not for underperformance, but for permanent improvement in the way fundraising works and the way that fundraising does things. So summary, in the short term, there is no magic. If I had a golden balloon that would change everything, I would hand it to you now. The solution is I work as hard as I can for as long as I can and the best that I can every time. That's it. It's that simple. But we can use it as a way to influence those that govern the sector, those that make investment decisions, those that make big strategic decisions in a way that we've never done before. It's brilliant. Just see the view of the balloons I'm getting from here. Okay, this is the time to turn round to the board and tell them some truths. I have seen some amazing board meetings before where people have said, I'm not authorising anything that's not got a return of investment of 4 to 1. Yeah, any less than that's just not acceptable in ethical principle. Tell some truths. Bluntly, you cannot sustain spending on your projects and your fundraising growth in a recession. You have to choose one or the other. It's up to you. But spending all your money on projects and telling me that I've got to increase my profit ratio and shouting at me if I'm not is only going to achieve one thing, is I'm going to get fed up and I'm going to leave. Because you're shouting at me to achieve unrealistic targets. So it's time to tell the board that. It can't be done. It's the economy, stupid. Yeah? Fundraising needs to change and now is the time. And you can use this to get the decision-making structure further down in organisations. During a time of recession, you have to make decisions fast. You have to write a 96-page strategy document which the directors take apart, rewrite, send to you, you send back to them, then they send it to the board, who asks the directors for a rewrite, send it to you, send it to the directors, back to the board, and they've got a 12-month budget. You're going to be dead because you need to move really, really quickly. So if you had budgeted for 10% year-on-year growth 2 years ago, which is probably when you budgeted for what's happening now, then that's why you've got a deficit between the 10% growth that was budgeted and what's actually happening now. So you need to be able to move and make decisions much quicker. It's also a competitive opportunity. Measuring all this, get rid of this stupid ROI definition. How much money we make in 1 year compared to what we spent on that year is not return on investment. Return on investment is how much time you made ever on what you spent against that money. Yeah? Simple as that. Consider your donor base an asset. It's probably the best one you've got at the moment, and it sure is the only one that you have any control over. So let's get rid of this stupid short-term decision-making, focus on lifetime value, try and work out what your file is actually worth to you, and make sure that the net asset value of that file is as big as possible when you hit the rebound. Future income is what is important, not silly ratios like 1 year return on investment or anything like that. Net income, how much we can spend on making the world a better place.